はい、ではよろしいでしょうか。ここでかなりの方が盛り上がってくださったので、強制的に1ベルが鳴りました。はい、で、今から、ホロモナホロさんに、まずはちょっと楽器の説明をしていただいて、今かなり説明されちゃった方がいらっしゃるので、していただいて、それで、彼のソロの曲をお送りしたいと思います。まずはホロモナ。そうきやまな。Yes, please show us which is.
He tuatahitanga tēnei moku te mihi ake ki a koutou katoa. Koutou ki mai ngā tōpito e whā o hapana tēnei au no te whenua o Aotearoa e mihi atu ana ki a koutou. Ki a koutou ngā kaiako o tēnei whare, tēnei te reo ka mihi ake ki a koutou. Ki a koutou ngā kaiako o tēnei whare puoro, tēnei te reo, ka kawea tēnei te reo ka mihi. Ki a koe te tuahine Izumi, ki a koutou o JFC, tēnei te reo ka mihi ake mai te whānau o CANZ, Aotearoa, tēnei te reo ka mihi. Mai tō mātou whenua o Aotearoa, New Zealand, tēnei te reo ka kawea o mātou maunga ka mihi ki o koutou maunga. Taku maunga o Taranaki, ki o koutou maunga a Fuji, tēnei te reo ka mihi. Ki o koutou moana, ki tō mātou moana, tēnei te mihi, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, katoa. Ladies and gentlemen, first I spoke in my language of the Maori people of Aotearoa, New Zealand, as back home. First and foremost, we pay respect, we pay acknowledgement to the people here in Japan, here in Tokyo, here in Kawasaki. Our mountains greet your mountains. My mountain in Aotearoa is Taranaki, so from my Taranaki, I greet your Mount Fuji. From your waters and oceans, I greet your waters and oceans from Aotearoa. We have many sayings back home in New Zealand, but one is with your food, with my food, our people will live. With your music and our music, together our people will hear the sweet sound of music of the world. And so I bring to you our traditional Maori musical instruments of Aotearoa, New Zealand. And I brought a few today that I play in the compositions tonight. And so the ones that I would like to share a little bit with you tonight is every culture in the world has a flute. Aotearoa, New Zealand, we have kōwauau. Here in Japan, you have shakuhachi. With every culture and every flute, every culture has an instrument that is uniquely theirs. For Japan, that is your shakuhachi. There is no other place in the world that has a shakuhachi. For us in Aotearoa, there is no other place in the world that has a putorino. So this putorino. Putorino. Now the putorino shape goes to our native case moth, our butterfly. And so the shape of it is the shape of the chrysalis, the cocoon, our whare tūngongo. So when it is a caterpillar, it gets fatter and fatter and forms its chrysalis, its cocoon. For us back home, the male raukatori, the male moth, breaks a hole, flies, and becomes a moth. The female, she lives in her cocoon until she dies. the only part of her body that comes out is her head, which wiggles at the top. She sings to the forest, her voice and her song. And she sings and she cries. With every female, there is a male. And so, with the putorino, you will not find another type of instrument like this in the world. Like here in Japan, you will not find another instrument like your shakuhatsu. And so, the beautiful thing about all of our cultural music is we share story. And in story, we have stories of love. The kōwauau, whether made from wood, whether made from bone, or whether made from stone, shares our love stories.
Boom.
So in love story, we share the love of two people, we share the love of a grandparent to the grandchildren, the many facets of love. And in every culture, there are different types of trumpets that herald and call to all the people to come together and meet and share festival. In many of our traditional instruments, each instrument has a male voice and a female voice. That was the male voice, this is the female voice. And so, no matter what type of instrument it is, we share connection not only to people, but we share connection to our ancestors and to our land, our oceans, our rivers, for the sustainability for the generations to come. And so, back home, we have a saying, and it says, Kaya te pō te tī matatanga o te waiatatanga mai a te atua, ko te ao marama, ko te ao tūroa. It was in the night that the gods sang the world into existence, from the world of night into the world of light, into the world of music. And so with that, I would like to share a piece of music that pays homage, that pays respect to the melodies of my ancestors. And in this piece, I play a few different instruments. He rau whikinga, he rau mahara, ascending new heights.